What's up my peeps, I'm here with a brand new WWE SuperCard video, and as you can see, the King of the Ring quarterfinals are going on right now. This is the 4th subscribers King of the Ring. Now in the last video in the comment section, I pointed out that 4 of you guys made it into this King of the Ring for 5 of us total, but actually somebody else came up on Twitter and said, hey, I'm also in the King of the Ring, so that makes 5 of you guys and 6 of us total. So that's the biggest number yet of, subscribers in the same King of the Ring. And actually, one of them I'm facing off against right now. It's River. It's River versus Deagle. Now, not everybody made it into this King of the Ring. Not this King of the Ring. I mean, the contender brackets. Not everybody made it to the quarterfinals. But yeah, I'll show you guys that in just a few moments. Right now, it is time for the Fusion Chamber, and it is for the 3rd Fusion Survivor card. So let's do this. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm hoping for a Survivor Fusion Dean Ambrose. That's the one I want, but I want you guys to leave your guess. Which card do you think I'm going to get here? Is it going to be Ambrose? Is it going to be Roman Reigns again? Hopefully not. Is it going to be John Cena, Daniel Bryan, Freddie Blassie, or Nikki Bella? Please be Daniel Bryan. I know it's only a 1 in 6 chance of me getting... No, did I say Daniel Bryan? I meant Dean Ambrose, yeah. Please make it Dean Ambrose. See, that's a 1 in 6 chance that I get Dean Ambrose, so let's find out right now, guys. Have you posted up your guess? Doesn't matter. I'm going to claim results right now. And... hold on a second. It is... Nikki Bella, come on. I've already got the Nikki Bella Divas card, the Road to Glory one. I mean, man, it's not bad. I guess I'm going to replace my current Nikki with this one, but I was really hoping for Dean Ambrose. So I guess it's a good thing that I did get the Road to Glory Dean Ambrose, because I've got a good Dean Ambrose, the second best Dean Ambrose in the game, until I get the Fusion... the Survivor Fusion Dean Ambrose. But yeah, Nikki Bella. So, cool. And how about we restart the whole process right now? Common Fusions. Okay, so I have 3 common cards. Good. Let's go. Jake the Snake, RVD. Hold on a second. Are they all in the King? No, okay. So, yeah, Jake the Snake, RVD, and Christian. So, 15 minutes. Let's go. And there we go. So, apart from that, and the King of the Ring, we've also got the People's Champion Challenge, the one that's going to take place this Thursday. It's going to be The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. And I can see it right now. The Undertaker's going to win for sure. The Undertaker team is going to get this one. As far as these 2 cards go, I like the Bray Wyatt card better in terms of like the look of the card. But, because the Undertaker card basically looks exactly like the legendary Undertaker card, which I'm not that big of a fan of anyways. But, as you can see from the stats here, Taker beats him in power, he beats him in toughness, Bray Wyatt beats him in speed, Taker beats him in charisma. Taker has a lot of charisma. That 943, that's a high charisma amount. He really lacks in speed though, 779. It makes total sense for Bray Wyatt to beat him in speed. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Whatever. But in terms of power, though, I would have gave Bray Wyatt maybe more power than Taker. I don't know why. I just feel like, well, especially at this stage, I feel like Bray Wyatt is probably a lot stronger than Taker. In terms of toughness, yeah, I'd give it to Taker. I mean, Taker, it takes a lot to beat Taker. Brock Lesnar 3 F5s at WrestleMania 30 to beat him. So yeah, toughness makes sense. Overall, I'd say the cards make sense. In terms of stats. Maybe have Bray Wyatt with slightly more charisma. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm fine the way it is. Anyways, whether I pick Bray or Undertaker, I'm sure Team Taker's gonna win this. So as you can see, it's the same thing. They haven't changed the King of the Ring, PCC rewards yet. Because I heard they were gonna change them up, make them better in an update or something like that. But seems like it's not the case yet. So seems like maybe the next PCC we're gonna see the improved PCC with better rewards. But yeah, rank 1 to 5. So you get 2 of the PCC cards. You get either AJ Lee on the Taker side or Nikki Bella on the Bray Wyatt side. And on the Taker side, you get plus 50 to toughness to the entire deck. And on the Bray Wyatt side, you get plus 28 to power and plus 28 to charisma to the entire deck. And then from 6 to 25, you get just 1 of the cards. And you get the same rewards as far as the Divas card and the support card. 26 to 65, you get just the PCC cards, so either Taker or Bray, and either AJ or Nikki. 66 to 125, this is the one I'm hoping for. This is the one I'm hoping to land for. In every PCC, this is the one I'm hoping to get, but I never get. Well, actually, did I get it before? No, I didn't get it before. But yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I did. In the, I think the Randy PCC, I had gotten this rank. So I've gotten Randy and Cesaro. It was a legendary Randy and an epic Cesaro. At that time, I felt I never got, my use out of the epic Cesaro card. I never got to pro him, so he wasn't useful to me. But here, because I'm sure Undertaker's gonna win. Well, actually, whether Taker or Bray Wyatt wins, I've already got a legendary Taker and a legendary HBK. So I can definitely use a second one of those cards, of either of those cards, to make a pro. To improve my RTG deck. And what else? Oh yeah, and as you can see, like I said, this Survivor PCC Taker card is pretty much the exact same as the legendary Undertaker card, except he doesn't have, his eyes rolled up or whatever in the Survivor one. And also, you don't see his hands, I guess, in the new one. Yeah, you don't see his hands in the new one. But that's about it. It's pretty much the same look. And 126 to 850, of course, it's, only the PCC cards. This is the rank I usually end up being at most of the time. Now, with this PCC, I know a lot more people are going to be participating in this one compared to the Stardust and Goldust one. The Stardust and Goldust one, in terms of ranking, it was a lot easier. It was still really time-consuming. The PCC is always time-consuming, but it was a bit easier to rank up than the other ones, I'm pretty sure, because there wasn't as many people that were interested or participating in the Stardust and Goldust one. But this is Taker, man. This is Taker versus Bray Wyatt. I foresee a lot of people playing this, so I think it's going to be hard to rank up pretty high. So yeah, 851 to 1200, you get either AJ Lee or Nikki Bella with a legendary support card. On the AJ side, it's plus 38 toughness to deck, and on the Nikki Bella side, you get 21 power and plus 21 charisma. And I don't really feel like going over the rewards here. You guys can see what you're gonna get for each rank. Let's see. I didn't see the really bottom cards. Okay, so this is interesting. So right here you get the Epic Taker card also looks like the new Survivor one. Well, it's the same avatar and same look. That's why. But yeah, in this one, so it's Taker and Brock, the guy that beat Brock at WrestleMania 30, and then also Taker versus Brock once again, and then Taker versus Brock. I noticed they give away a lot of pairs of Epic cards in the PCC. I don't understand though why they don't make a rank where you get 2 regular Survivor cards, so in this case 2 AJ Lee cards or 2 Nikki Bella cards. And then, okay, so this is kind of random. I mean, I know Taker faced off against Edge at, WrestleMania, but, it's kind of random that it's Taker and Edge, like, not Taker and Triple H, or Taker and HBK or something like that. So, what about the Super Rare card? Is it going to be Taker versus... I'm going to go ahead and say Taker versus Triple H. Oh, no, it's Taker versus Mark Henry. I remember they had that casket match. So, I was wrong about that. How about the rare one? The rare one, I'm going to say it's Taker versus... I don't know. Should I go with Taker versus Randy? They don't have a classic Randy Orton card, so I'm not sure if they have that. So how about I'm gonna say Taker versus Triple H, and Ah, come on, I'm wrong again. So it's Taker versus Batista. I like that matchup, Mania, Taker versus Batista. Thought it was one of the better matches of WrestleMania 23. And yeah, so you guys just saw all the rewards for this PCC. So now that I've shown you guys the rewards, or you guys probably saw them on your own, which team are you going to be on? Are you going to be fighting for Team Taker or Team Wyatt? I'm telling you right now, guys, whether you pick Team Taker or Team Wyatt, Team Taker's going to win, for sure. I highly doubt that Team Bray Wyatt wins this. I think this is going to be a landslide. Most of the time anyways, the face wins, but this is not just any face. This is Taker we're talking about. So, as far as the King of the Ring, it's still going on. I thought this match would have been over right now, but it's not. It's going to be in 6 minutes and a couple seconds. So like I said, River is one of the guys, a subscriber who made it into this King of the Ring. And let's see who else made it in. Okay, so I know Slick Tom is a subscriber, and I also know, hold on a second. So Slick Tom, he's a subscriber. He told me on Twitter that he made it in this King of the Ring. And also Max, he also was on Twitter saying that he made it into this King of the Ring. So Max, River, and myself. I don't want to miss anybody here just in case. So let me go ahead and check Twitter really quick. And what you're hearing right now is my mouse, because at the same time I'm on my laptop recording this. And I want to, because I don't want to, miss anybody that, made it into this and I forgot, their username. Let's see. Now, as you can see, right after I take on River, and once I beat River, if I beat River, I'll give him, he might beat me, who knows. But if I move on, I face off against Britt. And Britt is going to be a tough challenge, but I think I can beat Britt. There's one guy, though, that is going to be a challenge. Try and guess who it is. Out of all these guys right here, who do you guys think I'm going to get the most trouble? Who do you guys think I'll have the most trouble facing off against? Try guess. I know I haven't. Well, you know what? No. Don't guess right now. I'll show you guys their cards first, or their matches, their round 1 matches, and I think you guys will figure out who I'm kind of afraid of facing, although I'm definitely going to be facing off against him if I move on. Hopefully. But anyways, yeah, I'm looking on Twitter right now, so I make sure not to miss anybody. And okay, I'm skipping over a couple of. Okay, let's see here. No, that's not the guy. Okay, so I think I think I just named the guys that I did that are. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. So yeah. So it's Max, Slick Tom, and River. I don't think anybody else is in this this quarterfinals. Now, some of you didn't make it into this King of the Ring, but you didn't make it into the contender brackets, and hopefully I can show you guys right here in the standings. So yeah, Rain, I saw your tweet. Rain actually tweeted me that he couldn't continue playing in this King of the Ring. Something came up or something like that, so he had to stop playing. So that's why, he didn't qualify in the quarterfinals. But if he had qualified in the quarterfinals, we might have had a close match or something like that. Because I think he beat me. He tweeted out a picture where he beat me in the qualifying rounds. But the thing is, also, the qualifying rounds, I don't really, not pay attention to it, but I don't really mind losing to anybody in the qualifying rounds. I mean, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is the contender brackets. Oftentimes, I just don't use energy cards, and I notice a lot of subscribers, they make sure that before they run into me in the qualifying rounds that they use energy cards, or their cards are at the max health, and then, we face off, and then, I don't bother using energy cards, and of course, because I didn't use energy cards, and they made sure to use energy cards, so they beat me, they end up winning, yeah, what was I even saying, man? Oh yeah, so Rain is one of you guys, and also Crushall is one of you guys. Crushall, I believe, is Farty Smells on Twitter, I think. Am I right? I think I'm right. Pretty sure I'm right. And let's see, was there anybody else? Yeah, so I think that's it. That makes 6 of us, right? So Crushall, Rain, River, and myself, Max, and Slick Tom. So yeah, that makes 6 of us. So yeah, that's the number. That's the most yet. The goal is to have an entire King of the Ring tournament with just us. You know, me and you guys. Maybe we can do that one day. We should. So if you want to participate in the subscribers King of the Ring, once again, make sure to follow me on Twitter to know the exact time and where the Legendary Bar or the Survivor Bar is going to be at. Speaking of that, I want to talk about that in just a few seconds here. And right here in the standings or whatever, Slick Tom was actually number 1 for a large portion of the King of the Ring, but then Britt overthrown him, and then at some point I just stopped using energy cards and I just put like all my comments. And I put all my comments there for a reason, because I didn't want to get matched up with somebody in the quarterfinals. I'll show you guys. Well, I'll let you guys figure it out. I'll let you guys figure out who I didn't want to be matched up against in the quarterfinals and semifinals. So, looking at the contender brackets here. Well, first off, let's look at Britt right here. Britt right now. So he's got a legendary Fusion Seth Rollins card, and so he beat Aaron. Aaron didn't even use energy cards, so he was gonna lose anyways. So Britt beats him in that. And actually, if Aaron would have used an energy card for his Pro Ultimate Warrior card, then he would have gotten the match 1 win. But he would have still lost the other matches, right? Yeah, he would have still lost the other matches. Match 2 and match 3, so wouldn't have made a difference there. I can beat Britt in the tag team match. I can definitely beat his Seth Rollins card or her Seth Rollins card. And match 3, it's a legendary Pro Dolph. So if that's maxed out, I definitely can't beat that. Because at this moment in this King of the Ring, my top card is my Fusion Roman Reigns card. And moving on here. This one, it's me versus River. This is what happened. So Rivers got the Survivor Booker T card. Of course, I was going to beat him in that. And then it was a Survivor Fusion John Cena versus a Survivor Fusion Roman Reigns. I beat him in that because it was speed. It was all about speed. If it was about power, then he would have probably won. And as you can see, he used a ladder boost, and I also used a boost, but I guess my boost won out. Probably because also Roman Reigns just has a higher base speed stat than John Cena anyways. And then match 3, he had a Survivor AJ Lee versus a Survivor Fusion Nikki Bella. Oh, so hey, River, in this next PCC, you've got a chance to pro your Survivor AJ Lee card if the Taker team wins, which it will. I guarantee it. So you should probably try and get that second AJ Lee there. And then Slick Tom versus Bagok. Let's see here. So Slick Tom, he's got a Survivor Fusion Nikki Bella card, the one I just got. And he beat Bagok in that, of course, because Bagok has a legendary Brie Bella card. A Fusion one, but it still wouldn't beat the Survivor Fusion Nikki Bella. In match 2, he's got a PCC Rock card versus a Legendary Pro Rock card. And he beat him in that, of course. And he also beat him in the third match, where he's got a damn Survivor Pro Seth Rollins card versus a Legendary Pro Rey Mysterio. How was anybody supposed to beat this Survivor Fusion? Not Survivor Fusion, my bad. Survivor Pro Seth Rollins card. I was getting surprised that he got both that Survivor Fusion. Why do I keep saying Survivor Fusion? It's not a damn Fusion card. Survivor Pro Seth Rollins card and the Nikki Bella Survivor Fusion card at the same time in the same King of the Ring, while being in the same tier and same, placing, I guess, or whatever, as myself. He got a lot of good cards in this King of the Ring. And I guess I'm not gonna let you guys guess. You guys can probably figure out right now the guy that I'm, afraid of facing off against, and it's Slick Tom, because he beats me in the Divas match. I beat him in the match against The Rock, and he beats me. He definitely beats me if any of my cards face off against his Seth Rollins, his Prode Seth Rollins card. As far as the tag team, though, I think I can actually beat him in the tag team. So, looking at it, I've got him beat in 2 situations. He's got me beat in 2 situations. So it all depends really on... First off, it's if I make it to the finals. If I make it to the finals, it depends on if there's a tag team match or not, if there's a Divas match or not. We'll see what happens, but it's going to be a pretty tough match. But really, it's all up to which matches or type of matches we get. And then after that, Max versus Valor. Max, once again, is one of you guys. And Valor, damn, Valor went like all out. He used boosts, and he kind of wasted those boosts because Max just put in some common cards. All of them are common cards, while the other guy has got I think that's an Epic, right? An Epic Pro Uso, an Epic Pro Ultimate Warrior, and a Legendary and Epic Pro Taker. So I don't know why Max used just common cards. Maybe he didn't have any energy cards at the time or something like that, and decided to use, his common cards and let his main cards recover or something like that. We'll see when it comes to round 2. Is round 2 over right now? Okay, so round 2 right now, or match 2, whatever. River has got score 1. He won the first match, or the first round, whatever you want to call it. Game 1. Damn, there's so many possible names. Game 1, match 2, round 2. I think it's, we're going to go with game 1. Okay, so in 47 seconds, I'll know if I lost this match, or if we're going to go to game 3 and see who wins that to move on to the semifinals to face off against, I think it's going to be Britt. I don't think Aaron's going to be Britt. But, yeah, how about we wait it out? 24 seconds left, guys. In the meanwhile, what else can I show you? Oh, we forgot about the Fusion Chamber. Let's find out our common card. And it doesn't really matter what it is. It's Adam Rose. Okay. Let's just grab this Adam Rose card and use it right away. And put in some uncommon cards. We're going to put it... I always have Warrior for some reason in my... when I'm going for the Fusion Chamber. Okay, so Warrior, and we're going to put Fandango. Or, you know what, we're going to put Dusty Rhodes. Alright, 1 hour. And let's go back to this. Okay, so round 2, or game 2, I got a score. So he won game 1, I won game 2, and now it's time for game 3. Well, actually, it's time for game 3 once this ends, the 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's not over yet, but I was like, wait a minute, why am I just going to cut this out? Why not play some exhibition matches in the meanwhile? I mean, I did notice someone or two saying, hey, why don't you play, some matches or whatever. So, okay, why not? How about we'll go with Steve, the first guy. And, let's do this. I don't usually play too many exhibition matches, right, on my SuperCard videos, so this is going to be, I guess, a change of things. Alright, so solo match, speed. We're going to go ahead and use the support card there for the entire deck, and I'm going to use Roman Reigns, and we get this one. We don't even have to use the boost, and Roman Reigns is done. Well, yeah, he is done with The Rock. Okay, so a Divas match speed, we're going to go with Nikki Bella, and we win. Match is over already, we've already won, and then for the tag team situation, we've got the former Shield members, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, beating John Cena and Triple H. And there we go. That was easy. Okay. Hopefully I don't get any energy cards or boosts, because I hate getting those when I've already maxed them out, when I already have, the max amounts. Let's go with John Cena here. Although it's spelled wrong. And let's do this. Okay, so first match, toughness and charisma. Once again, we're gonna go with Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Oh, look at this. Dean Ambrose versus Dean Ambrose, except I've actually got a functioning tag team with yellow triangles while he's trying to team up a yellow triangle with a blue triangle. Well, it's not him, it's the CPU, so the CPU is the one to blame here. CPU is stupid, and it's Nikki Bella versus Natalya. And there we go. We won this match too. Power, we're going to use Reigns, and it's a clean sweep, man. 3 wins, he's got 0. And once again, please no energy cards or boosts. Okay, and we're going to play one more match here. We're going to go with Abraham. So it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan, or at least I think so. I mean, he's got a Daniel Bryan avatar. So, tag team, toughness, charisma once again. So, Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Oh, look at this. And he's not going to get a 5% reduction, but they don't get a boost because they've got the same exact triangle. And Diva Power Toughness, we're going to use Nikki Bella with the minus 100 to power. I used that just in case he had a Fusion Nikki Bella card, which obviously he didn't. So, we win. Charisma match, whatever. Okay, there we go. You guys want a 4th match? Well, of course you guys can't reply to me live, so I'll assume you guys want a 4th match. And we're going to go ahead and play another match. So let's go with... Who should we go with? I'm going to go with Cardi 16. And time to beat Cardi 16. Okay. Charisma. So, Roman Reigns, we got this. And then toughness, we're going to put Roman Reigns once again. And we've won this match already. Okay. And what's going to be the 3rd match? Diva's Power, I'm not even going to use a boost. Oh, look at this. His Brie Bella card is Prode. I didn't expect that going into the match. I thought he just had a legendary Fusion Brie Bella. Okay. And good. We didn't get... Oh, and we've reached a card limit, so that's the perfect time to stop. So let's go ahead and see who won the quarterfinals between me and River. And cool, I won. So good game, River, man. Let's see. Oh, River went all out. So River beat me in the singles match. Speed and charisma, he went all out, so that's cool, man. Match 2, I beat him in the tag team match, and match 3, beat him in the Divas match. Yeah. So, actually, when I joined this King of the Ring, I had a different setup. My tag team was a different setup. I had Reigns and Ambrose as my tag team, and I had a common card as one of the singles cards. But then I ran into somebody, I don't know if it was Slick Tom or there was somebody else that beat me while using that situation, so I switched it up and put Ambrose along with a common card, and I put the second Roman Reigns as my other singles card. And then I beat that guy, because the first time he beat me, I think because there was 2 singles matches, I think, and so since one of my singles cards was a common card, he beat me, and I don't know what happened afterwards. I don't know, but it's a situation where I switched up my deck, or where my cards were, and I then beat him. And before I switched him up, he beat me. Okay, so looks like we're gonna move on to face off against Britt. Now, did everybody get... Okay, I was looking if everybody got like 2 straight wins, because if they did, then I'd be moving over right away to face off against Britt. But it looks like I'll have a break there, a 47-minute break. Well, actually no, almost a 2-hour break, because we're gonna be waiting on Max and Valor's match to end, because Valor won round 1 and Max won round 2. So hey, Max, I'm rooting for you because he's one of us, and I hope you win that match against Valor. Let's see what happened here. Alright, so Max came back with his cards fully energized, or with full stamina, and of course he beat Valor's ass. I mean, Valor used all his boosts, but of course he lost. Look at that. Max beat him in the match 1. I mean, it's a Survivor Dean Ambrose, RTG Survivor Dean Ambrose versus an Epic Pro Warrior. And match 2, he's got a Pro Legendary Natalya versus just a regular Legendary Stephanie McMahon. Now match 3, of course, now I don't know why, how come there's no check marks, like no checkpoints or whatever, next to the matches Max or Velo won. That's weird, because look, if you look at game 1, as you can see, there's check marks there. Green check marks to, point out that, hey, he won this match, and this match. But game 2, there's no check marks. I noticed that too in, I think, my previous King of the Ring. One of the matches had no check marks for some reason. But anyways, yeah. So I think, Max, you've got this in the bag. You're going to win this. Just don't go ahead and switch your cards with, all common cards like you did in game 1, and you'll be fine. But, yeah, guys, that's it for the Subscribers King of the Ring update. For the Fusion Chamber, for my 3rd Survivor Fusion card, it ends up being a Nikki Bella card. I mean, I was hoping for a Dean Ambrose card, so I'm kind of bummed out. But at the same time, you can always, use some better Divas cards. Divas cards are harder to come by than, Superstar cards. So it's going to be useful in Road to Glory. And, on the bright side, I've already got a Dean Ambrose card from Road to Glory. Of course, the one from the Fusion Chamber is better. But, there's still time for me to get it. Maybe my 4th Fusion Survivor card is going to be Dean Ambrose. Maybe it's Daniel Bryan, John Cena, who knows. But that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, you can click that like button down below. And with that said, I'm out, guys. Follow me on Twitter to participate in the Subscribers King of the Ring. And like my page on Facebook. Although I tend to use Twitter a lot more now than Facebook. And I'm out. See ya.